Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are on the eve of the Dauntless Awakening update, and with that, builds as we know it will be changing. With the old Dauntless builder site being made obsolete at this moment, there is a need for a new builder in the community. One of our wonderful community members and avid Dauntless player has created a build maker to help you make and share builds for the new Dauntless Awakening update. The builder is still undergoing some development, so it is somewhat unpolished, however it's still fully functional. To access this new builder, you'll want to navigate to the Frog Cult's Discord if you have access, the Dauntless official Discord, or my Discord server. For the purposes of this video, I will be using my Discord. The link to my Discord can be found on my YouTube channel page as well as linked in the description of this video. Once you've entered the Discord and completed verification, you should see all the channels that are available to you. The channel you'll be looking for is this channel labeled New Build Maker. In the Build Maker channel, you will type /profile and then enter twice. This will allow you to create a profile with the builder bot. It will ask you to enter your in-game name as well as if you choose to add a bio, but in that box you can write anything you deem fit. After you've completed your profile, you are now ready to access the builder to make and share your builds. To do that, you will type / and then build maker and then enter twice. Once you do that, the bot will create a private channel just for you with a link to that channel that you can click right here. Please note that once a channel is created, the builder starts a timer. If you are inactive for about 10 minutes, the builder will close the channel and you will have to start your progress all over again. This timer may also be updated as the build continues development, but just a quick note for you to understand right now. Okay, so now that you are starting your build, you will see the screen right here. You'll need to hit next. You can select your desired helm from the drop-down list below. They are all categorized by element. Once you've selected your helm, you will then proceed to selecting the cell that you want in that helm. All armor pieces now have prismatic slots, so you can just select whatever cell you want to put in that helm without worrying if it will fit the slot or not. When you're done selecting your cell, you will hit the button next to move on to the next armor piece, which will be the chest. You will select the chest piece that you want. This will follow the same concept as a helm where you select the chest piece you want, with the exception of the chest piece now has 2 prismatic slots, so you will need to select 2 cells. As you are browsing cells, you might see cells that have either an orange or a green marker next to them. The orange marker means that you have a perk in your build that has not been maxed out, so the bot is prompting you to add that cell into the build. If you see a green marker, it means that you have a perk in your build that has already reached its max, so you no longer have to add any cells for that perk in the build. In the new update, perks will not activate until they have reached the max points needed to activate them. An example of this is as you look on the screen, you can see Catalyst requires 5 points to be active. In this example, I only have 2 catalysts so far from this armor piece, so I'll need to add the cells or another armor piece that have catalyst to reach 5 for catalyst to be active. You will then continue the build making process, selecting the arm and then the leg as well as any cells that you want in the build. Once you are done selecting your armor pieces and cells, you will then be prompted to add your primary and a secondary weapon as well as any weapon talents that you want to put in that build. At this point, as I personally am using the builder, I am skipping weapon talents as I don't yet know what talents I want to put in. However, once you're in game and you're making your builds and want to share those builds with everything in it, it would be advantageous for you to add the weapon talents, passives, and active abilities if you're sharing that with a friend. As usual, if you find this video helpful, consider dropping a like on the video for me, subscribing since it's free, and turning your notifications on so you know when I post new videos. Once you're done adding armor, cells, weapon, and weapon talents if you want, you can then hit the next. It will take you to the end screen where you can see a summary of the build, You can save the build and you can also exit. I do recommend saving all the builds that you make, as you'll be able to revisit them at a later time and make any potential edits or remove them if you so desire. I will say again, at this point the bot is not perfect, but it is a great starting point with some great future updates to be added. Some of the future integrations will include a build finder feature similar to what we had on Dauntless Builder, so you can choose exactly what perks you want instead of choosing armor pieces and cells, and the bot will give you a complete build with those perks to include the armor pieces that you will need and cells to make that build. This version of the bot was made to really facilitate mobile users, but a future desktop version similar to the old Dauntless builder is in development. It will also have future integration with the database from the Dauntless leaderboard webpage, so you can have stuff like your trials time displayed on your profile as well. The bot will also feature a way for people to make their own entries to the Dauntless wiki by submitting your information to be reviewed, and if accepted, it will be added to the bot's database to be shown in the Dauntless wiki. Froponis poured countless hours into making this bot for us and is dedicating even more time moving forward to keep the bot updated, fixing bugs, and adding even more integration for us. If you want to show him some support and appreciation, you can navigate over to his Patreon and becoming a member. You can find the link to his Patreon in the description of this video as well. This bot has been a big help to me personally in helping me prepare to hit the ground running as soon as the Dauntless updated servers are back online. I hope it will be a big help to you as well, and until next time, take care, stay safe, be well, love y'all.